Alright guys, welcome back to another CSGO skin inventory video. This time we're going to be working with a $100 budget for a black and white themed inventory. Obviously with $100 we do not have a knife or gloves involved here, but we do have 20 amazing skins and we're going to jump right into it now. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button here and here as well. And let's go. So we're going to kick things off with a USP Ticket to Hell minimum wear for $1.69. When it comes to a black and white inventory, I think like this is basically the perfect pistol for it. And then we're going to spend big on our M4A1S. We're going to pick up a Mecha Industries and well worn for just over $37. Again, when it comes to a white and black combo for an M4 in general across A4 and A1S, this is just an incredible pickup. We are spending big on the A1S, so we're going to save a little bit on the A4 and pick up a minimal wear urban DD pad, which is like $50, but black and white vibes all around it. Obviously, we lean towards the A1S, one, because I think it's better overall still. Plus, the Mecha Industries looks utterly insane. And in the Glock, we're going to spend about $6.50 and pick up a minimal wear Wasteland Rebel. I know we went with an Ironwork in the $50 budget, I think, and the whole plan was that we upgrade to something like this down the line. And we've been able to get it in now, which is perfect because this is going to be your Glock for quite some time to come for our black and white inventory. The AK in this case is going to be from the new collection, and it is the Steel Delta minimal wear from the Anubis package. This obviously very similar to the AWP in the Black Nile. It's got these markings throughout the skin, so it's a very basic, but the markings are like that whitish sort of grey, and then it's like the normal black darkness of the AK. So we're going to run with this. Obviously there are the likes of the Azimov and Wasteland Rival that maybe you want to upgrade to in the future. But for $100, it's essentially this or a slate with some white stickers on it. And I thought, you know what, we'll step away from the slate and pick something a bit different. And then we're going to continue the Mecha Industries themes when it comes to Desert Eagle. This one's going to be field tested for just over $5. But again, in general, Mecha Industries is such a good skin when it comes to this white and black combo. And it works really nicely with the gloves we have on as well. Then the AWP is going to be one of the more expensive items we have in this inventory. And it's going to be the new Black Nile, which came out with the Anubis collection, much like the AK. This is about $10 at the minute for minimal wear. And it's become a favourite of people's as an AWP option. It just looks super clean. The pattern's detailed. It's going to look even better in CS2. And the way to top this off would be by putting a white sticker on the scope. And it can be a budget white sticker. It could be a normal paper if you want to, but that's just how you're going to give it that extra bit of flair. And then the pistol, we're going to go super cheap. We're going to spend $50 on a minimal rebuild. Again, $100 budget. We have to go for some nice cheap filler options, which you will see throughout. And then we spend big on the likes of the AWP and the M4A1S. And then, I promise, it's the last Mecha Industries we're going to have here. And it's going to be a famous Mecha Industry. This one is field tested for just over $3. But yeah, basically, we're going to have the Desert Eagle, the M4A1S, and the famous all be Mecha Industries. I've said enough about it already. It just fits so nicely. And then the 5.7 is going to be a boost protocol. Now, obviously, this is mostly black and white, and then you've got a little bit of that orangey pink on the top. Sometimes with these skins, you just have to have a little bit of an extra color pop in it, which you don't see too much in this one. We tried to go very core on the white and black, but the likes of the 5.7, it's going to have a bit of color pop in it. Speaking of keeping it black and white, we do exactly that with the Tuxedo minimum wear Glock for $1.62. Much of the Mecha Industries, perfect for this sort of pickup. Obviously, it's an older skin, there's nothing too extravagant about it, but it is just clean. And then the dual Berettas are going to be the dueling dragons. Obviously, there is a bit of a wood effect on this one, on the handle of the gun, but the barrel is black with that sort of white dragon design on it, which I thought was a quite nice fit for this whole sort of collection we're going. And then we're going to get into the SMGs here. We have a Mac 10 ensnared, a minimal wear. This is down as one of the best budget skins in CSGO history. Obviously, there's a little bit of blue that creeps through there with like the bit of grey on top of the white at the top, but overall, mainly black and white, super budget friendly, like under 20 cents, which is lovely. And then another budget friendly option is going to be the Tech 9 Urban DD Pad. So much like we had with the Emperor A4, we're going sort of cheap and cheerful on this, and it does fit the theme quite nicely. The MP9 in this case, we're going to run with the Airlock in field tested, similar to the Mecha Industry sort of feel to it, where it's got that white base that is like very brightness based. So obviously, if it's factory new, it's brighter, it looks a bit more white. And then it's got just the magazine, obviously, and a little bit of colour. And then you get that grey and sort of black of the internals inside on the gun, which is nice. Now, we need to spend a decent amount on the MP7 to get a white out in field test. And I know some people might not like this because they want it to be pure white. But we're going white and black, and the scuffs are just adding a bit of a black effect to it. So this one would be personal preference. Maybe you need to change it to something else. But I think it works nicely for the white and black and white vibes that we've got going on. And it's where a wear can actually be beneficial for our theme. Our fourth last skin is going to be a Scout Parallax minimal wear. You guys know that I love the Parallax and the Chromatic Aberration skins. And again, white and black theme. I don't think there's any better option than the scout range for this. This is going to be your scout for ages to come in this sort of inventory, and you can spend the money elsewhere to upgrade like the main guns, like the AK, for example. Over on the SG side of things, we're going to pick up a field-tested Cyrex for just under $5. This is one of those skins again where I'm saying we have a little bit of accent coming through. You got that with the red, but it is mostly the black and white with the red accent. I think we can get away with having some skins with accents in this sort of inventory, especially this budget. And honestly, if you wanted to go purely black and white, you're going to end up limiting your overall inventory possibilities. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't plan on spending this much on the AUG, but we're going to spend almost $10 to pick up the AUG Torque in minimal wear. I don't think we had an AUG in the last one, and that's because there's not many like nice white and black, or like a mainly white AUG that exists, and the black ones just tend to look like they're like the OG skins. They just don't look that great, and in most cases, it's not even like a black or a grey. They've done in like a weird sort of bluish green. So we're gonna have to spend almost $10 on this, but it does lock you in with a nice AUG for the rest of your sort of progress with upgrading the inventory, and we've still got another 19 cracking skins around it. And then the final skin to round things off is going to be a Mag 7, Swag 7, minimal wear for 84 cents. That's 24 skins in total then, and it comes to $101.72. So very close to the $100 mark, and we do allow that like 5 to 10% buffer, depending on like the size of the inventory we're building out. So we're well within that. The only thing I'd say, if you have an extra couple dollars spare to spend, go pick up an XM in black tie. It's like a couple dollars, I think, for a nice float version, and it will complete things super nicely for this sort of budget. But guys, that's going to be for me for today. You can let me know which was your favorite in the comments down below. Obviously, let me know if it's a specific theme or budget that you're looking forward to. We're working through the $100 at the minute, and then we're going to jump to $250, $500, and so on for these themed inventories. And then we'll be doing a $750 general inventory at the weekend as well. So make sure you let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Also, feel free to join the Discord, because that's where we'll take a lot of feedback and just sort of discuss what sort of content you guys want to see, or even just help you guys build out an inventory. Happy to help as much as we can. But guys, make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new around here. Like we've been saying, we're making that push for 500 subs. But thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.